Now let's go to the other side. Who has been the member the longest? Okay, let's start at 50 years. Anybody at 50 years? Is he the only one over 50 years? How many years? You're what? 53 years. I have an international presence for 53 years. You know, it's always kind of fun talking about when you first joined Lions and how long you've been a Lion. But now we're going to talk about what's a little more important. It's about when you became a Lion. Think about when you became. You know when you joined, but when did you become a Lion? When did you feel it in your heart, right here in your heart, that you know you're a Lion and you know you'll be a Lion forever? And that's what it is. What is your story? Do you have a story? And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. And what we're going to do is we're going to find out when Lion Jane became a Lion.
Hi everyone. I want to tell you that I became a Lion before I joined my Lions Club. In Wisconsin we have a Lions Camp, and every year our Lions Camp has an open house. Our camp is for mentally and physically disabled children. Every year at the open house we would go, because I was with this guy, of course. And we have been going to our camp for several years. And this particular year, we were walking around on our own because we'd seen it before. I mean, they had beautiful things there. They went boating and fishing and hiking and swimming and all that great stuff. And I thought it was a beautiful place. Well, we were walking along, and these two little boys recognized my husband from back at home because of the disabled school bus company. And they came running up to us. And one grabbed one hand and one grabbed the other hand. And they started walking us around and showing us their camp. And it was the first.
We're live here on Leo TV, and for the very first time in the history of Leo's and Leo TV, we have an international director here willing to do an interview for us here at Leo TV. We are at the Multiple District 60 conference in Jamaica, Pegasus, and we have here Mark, let me get it right, Hitzman here to do the interview with us. Welcome to Leo TV.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. Let me ask you first question. What do you think about the initiative of Leo TV? What have you heard so
Leo
far?
TV. I heard a little bit about it the other day. Your governor, Tony Blumkamp, was telling us a little bit about it, and you know that's what Lions need now is the new initiative, something like this, the Leo TV, to get the leaders involved, to get the Lions to see what the leaders are really doing. Because not all Lions see everything the leaders are doing. So it's good.
Okay, how was your trip here? I noticed during the meeting you mentioned that you had quite an adventure getting to this point.
Actually, the adventure of getting here was kind of interesting because when they, Hintzman, I guess they spell it a lot of different ways.
Yes,
so
yes, and that's why I had to get it correct,
yes.
Because I have it at Hitman, but then it's Hitzman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they just had it spelled wrong. But he didn't know he was looking for a lion at the time. So he had to make a call when he found out that we got too customs really. But no, and then we got a police escort here. Like I said, police escort, it was really neat getting a police escort and actually having a cop in front of me instead of behind me. It was a good thing.
That's a good thing. You seem to be quite a radical in terms of how you operate. I mean, paying attention to your presentation, you didn't want to stand behind the podium like probably the other directors, the international directors. You walked around and that very interactive. Let me ask you a specific question as it relates to the Leos. What is it that you want to see of the Leo movement within District 60 and with, by extension, multiple District 60?
Well, the Leos, it looks like you're starting to do it now. The Leos you want them to get involved, stay involved in school, stay involved in your community, and work together. and then work with the Lions to help them do things. And whether, it's kind of interesting because the Lions always think they're helping the Leos. A lot of times it's the other way around. The Leos are helping the Lions. Because let's face it, there's a lot of Lions that are a little bit older, but the Leos really bring out the energy and the spirit of Lions.
And so therefore it is safe to say that international still recognize the work of not only Lions but Leos.
But Leos. And the most interesting part, last year I was on the Service Activities Committee on the International Board, which handles the Leos. So I got to see the Leos. They had a forum in Busan, and they had, I think, 500-600 Leos show up in Busan. And they had a forum, and they had question and answer sessions between a board of Leos, and a few international people. And we had some great conversations back and forth, and we learned a lot. Well, Lions International is 100% behind Leos.
Closing off, because I know you have a lot to do in terms of tonight, in terms of preparation for the dinner, everything. What are your plans here in Jamaica? I mean, what is it that you wanted to accomplish here in Jamaica?
We really wanted to, I wanted to see what the Lions were all doing, what the Leos were doing, and we saw all that. And I got to see some of the programs that the Lions and Leos are all working on. And that's why I'm here, and you heard my talk, and you see I like talking to and with the people. I don't like talking down with the people.
I realize.
Because the Leos, I love talking to the Leos, and it's hard because they always think you're wearing a suit. It's hard to talk to a person like that, but I have a lot of fun doing this. And tonight, I know we have a banquet tonight, so it'll be good eats and drinks, and it sounds like it's going to be another late night. So.
It's going to be.
But Jamaica has been fun. We've had a lot of fun here. We've had great hospitality here.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For granting us this interview. It's actually a privilege, and I must take paying attention to how you did your thing today. I have no doubt that you will get your job done as an international director. Thank you. Signing off from me, this is Leo TV.